You know how easy it is to go overboard, okay?
I'm home this weekend in New York. We're about to go get some sushi. And it's another hot day. I don't know how we're living through this right now. I wonder what the statistics are for these heat waves. Like, when's the last time we actually had these heat waves before? But today is not as bad. I think it's going to be like 85. So that's better than what it's been before, because it literally feels like I'm schwitzing all the time.
Hey, everybody. It's been a long week. I've done some traveling. I actually had to attend a funeral. I went to New York. I spent some time with my family and really make my runs. This time was definitely well spent with family, celebrating the life of Gerald Bien-Aimé and how he was so loved by all of his family and friends. And, it was definitely a beautiful homegoing. But yeah, I was in New York and, I did a lot of thinking while I was in New York and about my YouTube channel and what I want to bring to the world. And yes, my introduction has been my apartment refresh and the thing, like creatively, doing things around my apartment, which is what I love. But I really want to do a little bit more. I want to do some videos that are a little bit more specific and um more towards self improvement, not self help or anything cliche, just talking about um things that are important for our growth possibly, and talking about things that can help us become better just in our everyday lives, something a little bit more in depth. I definitely want to have best of both worlds, but just know, like, if you see that I'm a little bit all over the place with my videos and stuff, we troubleshooting over here. Like, we're trying to figure it out. And I really want to bring more to the YouTube people, to the audience, and whoever's viewing, all five of yous who's viewing my videos, which I appreciate so much, because I essentially I have 5 subscribers. I'm hoping to have more. Um, I really want to deliver quality content. I want it to be fun. I want it to be creative, entertaining. Those are like where I'm gearing towards. And I've just been really thinking and writing notes about what I could possibly talk about aside from just home decor. But everything will just kind of come full circle. Everything will just kind of come together, where it's not really a mishmash up of things, random things that I am talking about. Like, I don't want that. But the overall idea is to be a somewhat inspiring, because I'm in my real life, I'm going through a journey. It ain't always peachy over here, okay? Like, we struggle sometimes, like we go through it, we spiral sometimes. There's up moments, there's down moments. And it's realistic. I don't want to ever sell a fantasy, even though that's kind of what people want, an escape, but that's not me. Like, I want to be authentic. I want to be myself. I want to talk about what is real and how we can just work together to be better, if that makes any sense, but I do still enjoy my I still enjoy my creativity and my home refresh situation. Like, I want to do at least every other video, like more of a sit down session, where I do talk about interesting topics, things that we can do to have a better mindset, to tackle your everyday, without completely just feeling tired or burned out, and this is like specifically, I would say, for people, who have children, mothers who have children, who are working, maybe in school. We're going through a lot. I have a lot on my mind in that realm. And I feel like talking to you guys about it would be a release for me. And I would enjoy that. It's therapeutic. We're actually going through sometimes, and hoping that it reaches somebody out there. Um, by the way, I got my storage cabinet for the back entrance, and I am so happy about that. It is really cute, very inexpensive. Actually, I really wanted to thrift a piece of furniture to put there because I feel like the thrill of the thrift is like so satisfying, that I really wanted to find something that was perfect. I didn't find anything, and I've been looking for almost a year for something. So, I just went on Amazon, a good old Amazonian, and we found something simple, inexpensive, really cute, and it would just be perfect for there. Just a couple cabinets, and it has drawers. Oh, I can't wait to get started on building that. And it's a solid box, people. Like, I don't know what to expect, but I'm gonna be fighting for my life. I also have a few things coming up. I am starting school at the end of August. The thing that I'm looking forward to. Am I excited about it? No, but I'm looking forward to it. My son's birthday is coming up, and I've been planning a cute little thing for him. It's really like Sailor, not necessarily Sailor, like like not that kind of sailor, but more so like a nautical kind of theme. There's like really boat inspired. There's some nautical aspects. I figured it was like very easy to do, because he obviously can't pick his things that he likes yet. We get to that point, it would be a lot better for me because I know what he likes and we can just kind of go all out for those things. That's really cool. And I'm really looking forward to that as well. I am doing a little baking myself, might I say. I will be baking some cupcakes and not really doing too much as far, hold on a second. Not really doing too much because moms, you know how easy it is to go overboard, okay? Like, I am really practicing self control because when I was looking at these decorations, I was like, oh my God, this is so cute. Oh, yes. Oh, woo. But I had to really control myself because all of those things could get very pricey, and you're really not going to have a sailor theme or a specific theme every year. Like, you're basically going to be throwing out these decorations because you're not going to be using them every time. So I got a lot of things that were versatile, that fit the theme, but I can see myself reusing these items at other time. It got a set of tools to make these cupcakes, which I am excited about. I'm going to make them from scratch, but the cake, I'm actually just going to get a store bought cake and I'm going to decorate it with the theme. So I ordered that as well. And let me tell you, Amazon came through for your girl because I definitely ordered everything on Amazon, and that's just what it is. I did order some plates and stuff from Target. Um and I thought I did pretty good. We're just going to make it work. We're going to get creative. We're going to use what we have and we will execute. That's all it is. It's execution. Yeah, so I'm gonna have just a few kids come over and family. Like as for food and preparations, I'm thinking pizza. I'm gonna make maybe some chicken breast, some fried chicken, a salad. I'm thinking maybe we'll do like fruit salad. We'll do a green salad. I'll have maybe spring rolls. I'll have like little finger foods and stuff. I was thinking about making mac and cheese and, trying to like do a little bit more because I do want to offer more, like, for, people coming over. I want them to feel at home and they have like, options and stuff. So we'll see about the mac and cheese, homie, because I don't know if I'm about to be sweating up a storm in this kitchen and then having to host a party after that. I don't got time for that, okay? Testing, testing. Of course, my microphone decides to turn on me. But here I was getting ready to take all the things out of the box, and start getting all the materials that I need to start building this bad boy. And I'm just chatting about it right now. I was looking through the manual and I have all of these tools that I put together just to make my life easier. I do have a drill, just trying to make sure that everything comes in the box. So I start putting everything apart and still chatting it up, chatting away. No idea that my mic is off. Man, I hate when that happens because I just feel like I say things that I feel like are important and I don't remember anything that I said. So me trying to do a voiceover is just so daunting because I try so desperately to remember what I'm saying. But I was looking at the manual, and boy, that manual said something like you need a ladder. Why do you need a ladder to put together a cabinet? A cabinet that's not even that much above the ground. And then it showed a picture of a hard hat. But look at that cute cabinet door. It has a etching of lines that are wood on the inside. It exposes the wood, or the faux wood, should I say, because that ain't no real wood there, but it's okay. Don't mind my BDBs on my hair, okay? We out here. We dealing with summer hair right now. That means that I've been through waters and pools and oceans to get to this point, okay? Leave me alone. Anyways, we're looking at the manual, and like I said, they're telling you that you need some weird stuff. So I'm just laughing at that, like, what? Okay, look at that. Yup, you need two people, not one. A drill, a hammer, gloves, tape, a ladder, a box cutter, and a hard hat. That's very interesting. Anyways, I know that I was not prepared with a hard hat or a ladder, but we did manage to make it. Look how cute this came out. Still have a little mess in the corner that I have to clean up, but look at this. I already kind of filled up, well, the other side I filled up, but this is actually not too bad. Like, It wasn't that simple to put together because there were a lot of pieces. And you know, when you order something from Amazon, it's always these little things I had an issue with. My toilet paper and bags are in there. I have books at the bottom. It's just doing something that I don't like and I can't seem to figure it out. See? But you know, it's not leveled, but I feel like the same side, it's like that on the same side. So there's something off about this. Taking an early morning walk. Full over here. It's so important to take in nature and to be around trees and to just have a quiet moment, you know, just walking in silence. Good morning.
Good morning. Say hi.
Lake there. We've been talking about doing some kayaking, and since, you know, moving out to Connecticut, and we just never get a chance to, but you know, they have kayak rentals and stuff, but hopefully before the summer ends we'll get to do something like that. I was saying, I mean, this is like just a free and easy way to decompress, you know. You take a walk if you feel like everything is just getting too bottled up inside, you know, being around nature and being around trees and, you know, quiet. And I feel like this is a way to, well, and it's free for us to enjoy. Mom.
What you think about the food?